how we can entry into IT. It's easy, yeah. I don't want to be shy here. Entrepreneurships was always in my blood. I'm a super cool entrepreneur and I have idea for $1 billion.
I don't want to be with you.
Millennials prefer dogs than kids.
Yeah. Today we are meeting Natalia Shahmetova. Her career in tech started from junior positions in marketing. In years, she is now CEO of extremely successful pet startup. Moreover, she is the founder of marketing agency. And right now she is helping other women to launch their startups. I'm Hannah and you're watching the first season of Talks with Hannah, a podcast and a space where we are meeting role models, women that build their careers in tech. We talk about business, AI impact in the industry, and leadership. Stay tuned, comment, like, and share. That's how we are more visible. So, Natalia, nice to have you here. Thank you for coming. And for the listeners of our podcast, how do you prefer to be called? I don't know, a marketer, a dog lover that became an entrepreneur, maybe a founder?
First of all, thank you for invitation. It's a big pleasure to sitting here with you in the studio. And actually, I knew that you will ask me. And I prefer to call myself like entrepreneur. This was like not so easy to identify myself as an entrepreneur, but since last year I decided I will choose this one title, probably title, yeah, not just CEO, not just like manager, marketer, or dog lover, or mom of two angels or something, but yeah, kind of entrepreneur.
That's how you identify yourself. Yeah. But still, like you've started your career doing marketing, maybe even copywriting, as I remember from there what I started about you, and you became this CEO, founder of pet tech company, like a global app. Like, I wonder, like, what was this path on one hand, and on the other, did you know in the beginning that you are going to become like entrepreneur and the founder of a tech company?
Honestly, I studied in Belarusian Technical University, and my professional is management and economics in enterprise, and it's really fun that I'm actually since 15 years doing that. So yeah, I can guarantee that my university gave me the profession, and yeah, I started as copywriting in one of marketing and advertising agency, which called McCann Erickson. Probably somebody from McCann watching us. It was really fun time. And I started from the very beginning, from copywriting, from marketing, from understanding how is advertising working. Mm-hmm. And then probably in several years, we all in offline marketing realized that IT and technologies are coming into our life. And this was like in 2012, something like that. And a lot of people in my bubble, in my network, ask themselves, first of all, how we can entry into IT from copywriting, from branding to IT and working with technologies. So yeah, my journey was quite tricky, but that was always around marketing. First of all, I working as a copywriter. Then I switched to brand strategies, to something, and doing more strategic work. Then we started work with digital marketing. We are doing some digital campaigns for different FMCG brands in Belarus. I will not pronounce them, but
unless they want to become our sponsors.
Yeah, believe me, you drink this kvass or something like, and this beer. This one. And then, because I was also a copywriter and I wrote a lot of scripts for Classic One, at commercials. I switched and I started work in Apalon. It's the biggest, one of the biggest and successful IT company in Belarus who are doing dozens of mobile applications. And this was really funny because they just started to work. In general, IT just started to work with the creatives, with advertising, and try to use the patterns from classic marketing in IT market. So this was fun. Yeah, this was not successful first job, but this was my start in IT and how I realized how we can combine senses, copywriting, strategy in tech.
But at this time, once again, have you had this idea that you want to become like a founder or of a tech company?
Probably yes, because I don't want to be shy here because my
That's not a room for to be shy, for sure. It's not.
Yeah. My inner small girl always think about something what I can do by myself, kind of startup, kind of idea. During all my life, since probably not even 18, since 15, we organized together with friends competition in orienteering. We're doing kind of special free of charge events for runners. I actually started one of the first running school in the Minsk.
Wow.
So yeah, it's always was kind of entrepreneurships was always in my blood, and I really enjoy. And it's cost kind of 10 years probably for me that until this moment when I realized that I'm really entrepreneur. So, and I call myself as an entrepreneur and identify myself like that. So in the background, I'm always knew that I will be a manager or owner or kind of director of the business, and it's kind of fun. But these talks on the kitchen when, do you remember like your first dream about your first job when you was in kindergarten or in the school? And I
What
just
was
remember,
yours?
I remember that I always like think and impress myself a woman in a strong black not black tie but in black costume, probably as a Claire costume or something like that, and this kind of suit. And I always imagined that I will be kind of manager. But when I was like 10 years old, that was not laptop with me, but the papers, a kind of.
So you knew
things.
you were going to be a businesswoman.
Yeah, and now like when I'm reflecting on that, I realize that probably in this kind of ways it was something what I really wanted to do. Yeah.
Super. But getting back, for this, let's talk about Woofs. So actually
Sure.
your company and what you're doing there. Like what I'm specifically interested to start this conversation is like, I imagine you, I don't know what year was when you started, but I wonder, how did you came across this idea that a pet care app could become something? Because I understand that at this moment, there was for sure a niche. What is 2015,
2020, yeah.
2020, okay. So, and by the way, I'm remembering right now that he was even saying that at the moment there was no competitors. So you could not make any marketing analysis there, a proper one. Yeah. So what made you really feel that it could work, it could succeed?
Yeah, it's a really great question. And actually, I want to tell you that Woofs, this is my second attempt to do dog care application. Yeah, because when I started, like one day in 2018, probably, I was working in kind of outsource company, IT company, who's doing a lot of outsource for different companies in the United States. And we had a lot of developers on the bench, And management asked me, "Oh, you're a marketer. Please, let's
Bring us some
bring
idea."
us some idea. Yeah, actually, you can create something. You know something about mobile applications. We know your background. Please suggest us something." Yeah, it's it's easy. Yeah, and I asked myself, okay, it's really interesting. I saw in 2018 there were a lot of health and fitness applications already. Successful yoga for lazy home woman, or walking 10 minutes or something like that. And this market was already crowded by this health and fitness. And I asked myself why there is a lot of apps for human fitness, for people. For humans, for women, but nobody did this for dogs. Obviously, I've been a dog lover during all my life, and okay, then at the same moment, one of my friend did a website for kind of dog academy, and I asked myself, so it's already 2018. There is no place for site, for website, for web pages. There is time for doing mobile applications. And I suggested these guys from outsource did this app. We did. That was really cool. I really enjoyed the process of doing. But then when we started talking about marketing budgets, they ask how much do you need for marketing, and
to make up a new niche.
Yeah, to start up in the new niche, to boost advertising and all of that. I answered 10K. Oh no, goodbye.
This was too much, right?
Yes, it was too much for them, because it's a big problem that guys not from advertising actually don't understand how much is important to run and to realize marketing budgets for app promotion, for example. For sure, in 2018 there were another one time, another one rules, and another one games in marketing, but there were. And at the same moment, probably after 10 months or something, I switched the company and I started working in Gismart. Probably Gismart is more correctly. And Gismart is another one big player in on the Belarusian market, let's say. Yeah. And I started as a marketing manager without idea. I didn't come to them oh, I'm a super cool entrepreneur and I have idea for $1 billion. Let's do it. No, I started as a marketing manager. We started doing the usual stuff for app promotions, because I also have a music background. This was really interesting for me.
Because the company has a lot of apps within their music, entertainment.
Apps for DJs, karaoke app, learning piano, learning guitar, a lot, dozens. And one day they also asked, oh, let's bring some ideas into life, kind of hackathon, and So, and among of dozens app ideas, there were again idea of doing dog training app. So we started again with Gismart, and I didn't let this team from the really first day. No, the app was started by another one product owner, with team of 5 people probably, and just one day, co-founders of Gismart just suggested me, probably if you want to continue to grow. And after 2 years in Gismart, I'm already been marketing monetization lead, and they suggested me to start something new. And I have a choice, probably several ideas, several directions. And at this moment, I answered for sure, I believe only in one idea. We will continue doing dog training app. I believe in this market. I don't know, it's a kind of inner feeling. It's because if you will analyze the market, it's really difficult to say that it's something profitable or promisable like that. So yeah, we started with Gismart. We started the Woofs in 2020, but actually I joined on Chief Marketing Officer position of the Woofs in the beginning of 2022 when I
I
was living in
see.
Kiev. Yeah.
Wow. Was it some kind of fighting for the leadership of the product or not? Or it came eventually that
No, I guess no, because I have no competitors. We have only product owner who lead this product, and I've been on C-level from the first day. But for sure, it took a bit of time to become a CEO.
I would like to highlight. So the Wolf started under their let's say umbrella of Gismart.
Gismart umbrella, yeah, exactly.
Yes. Could you more specify, like because I don't understand how it works, like how relationships between Woofs and Gismart were operating and managing at this time and during your exit a year ago, right? That's because a year ago you became independent.
Yeah. Exactly. From the first day when I just joined the Woofs team, that was my kind of the main rule and the main request that I want to be a part of independent company.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you came there. Wow.
Yeah, so I don't want to be. I don't want to be a part of Gismart anymore because
I don't want to be with you.
yeah, for sure. I wasn't so brave as as I talking with you right now, but it's more about inner understanding what I want to do, and for sure that's really interesting because it's this path from Gismart umbrella to independency took for me 2 years probably. Yeah. So, but how it's working in business? In business world, if you are showing cool results, if you are showing impressive growth, for example, or significant growth, and board members are realizing, okay, they're probably
There is something there.
yeah, and we believe into this CEO, into these managers, into this team, and we can move and switch to another one company. Yeah, so just only based on numbers, based on our performance marketing results.
But do I understand correctly that at this time Gismart already had this huge system for business analysis, like an expertise in bringing apps on the market, and that's as a back that was always for working for Woof's benefits as well, right? So right?
No, not actually,
Oh.
because we started for sure based on Gismart infrastructure.
Yeah.
They gave us a lot, and only thanks to their infrastructure, like business intelligence, like for example, back office, we did what we did. And now we have our own infrastructure. We have
I understand this. I
yeah,
understand.
like 2 years, like more than 2 years, like in 2022, yeah, they gave us like all infrastructure, all ecosystem.
It's interesting to understand how it started, like when you are dealing with, like, bringing the idea on the market, on bringing the first like users there. So like, was it beneficial for you? How do you see this story right now from the perspective and distance of several years? Was it beneficial for you to have this big brother? I don't know if we could help them.
Yeah, and
Call them so.
moreover, we are doing the same things right now because I see a big opportunity for young managers, for brave managers, for future CEO. When you're working inside of big company with our own infrastructure, and you have a kind of idea, and or at least you have a big desire to do something by yourself, you can try it. And for me, it's also a little bit unbelievable because when I've been on the marketing leader position until the Woofs, I thought about big competition among managers, but in real life there are so small numbers of people who really want to lead the team.
Actually, when
when
I hear you.
yeah, actually when you trying to find a person who are ready to take a responsibility of the project, drive the project. When you are looking for the driver, it's not so easy as you think, because probably, and it's sometimes so sad for me, a lot of people are ready, but for sure it's okay, it's good. A lot of people just want to sit on the place, in the quiet place,
to be an expert in their area,
doing their job for 3 or 5 or 6K per month, and that's enough.
And be okay with this.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay. And so when big companies as Gismart, as now Innovative, I want to believe, trying to looking for strong managers, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to find these people who are ready to take a responsibility about the project, who are not too scared about growth, about ups and downs, about something new.
And you felt that you can be this leader? Like, what helped you to show up for this position?
I guess my one of my strengths is my sporty background, because during all my life I'm into the sport, and I chose
competitions maybe as well.
Competitions as well. I choose for myself not so ordinary sport. It's not like swimming or running. It's orienteering and trail running. It's quite strange kind of sport. Yeah, when you with dozens of competition every week, and I started when I was 6 years old, and I've been a part of national team. I have a master degree in Belarus. I was like a kind of bright career, but in not so bright kind of sport. I want to say like that. And I guess this gave me my personality. This is what really built my personality. This competition, what is in my blood. And because orienteering, for example, this is a kind of sport in endurance. Yeah, you always need to run in between swamps, between like trails, rocks, hills, and without any probably even passes. It's like
you're making themselves.
Yeah, and
you need to lead.
Yeah, and your work during you doing orienteering, it's always to make a decision, left or right, up, or like use this pass in like.
You telling this, you brought me some memories from my childhood or teens age, when I also, this was one of my first fuck ups actually, leading the team, I would say, because I volunteered for. I studied in some nice school, gymnasium, actually. It was a private one. And each year we've been going for outdoor to have this orientation in the forest. Mm-hmm. And once I've been leading, it was okay. The next year I decided to volunteer as well. Again, I was already ambitious. We will be the first one. And I wasn't listening for my team at the moment. I don't remember what was the reason. And we came not the first, maybe third or fourth. And I really felt like this courage at the moment. But it was also, I really enjoyed this action as well. Yeah, thank you for bringing.
Yeah, this is my kind of my orienteering career. Give me a lot because it's always ups and downs. It's a big part of every kind of sport, orienteering or athletics or swimming. It's psychology, and you learn how to fail, you learn how to win, you learn
how to read people, how to understand yourself,
how to beat your imposter syndrome as well. So I bring a lot from this my sporty
background for you to work.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, it's really, I guess, what built me as an entrepreneur as well. And my favorite kind of joke, but it's not a joke, that it's we're always on the race when we're doing business with ups and downs. And I have a kind of big level of endurance, because We always have, we don't know when it will finish, and yeah, so it's always interesting. And then I switched into trail running for longer distance, like higher mountains, and that's also what helped me.
It's not a marathon, yes? You need to keep a race.
Like 50K, please. Yeah.
Stay tuned, comment, like, and share. That's how we are more visible. Okay, and going back to Woofs, and I would like to know, like, when have you understood as a leader that you want to become independent, and there is a time, the time came for you to take your entity outside of Gismart?
It's quite easy flow when you became profitable. You can allow yourself
to say bye-bye.
To say bye-bye and to pay some money to umbrella company,
exit.
And make kind of exit by yourself, and
that's cool.
by yourself. How's this song? I will
buy myself flowers. This one,
yes, that's exactly, yeah.
Everybody knows it, so
yes,
I think
my
so.
desires.
I see. So you've started to develop this app within the niche that wasn't still evolving, but now I guess the situation is much more better, as referring to your words that you was bringing on the stage lately, that it is now more kids in Poland. It's
more. Also working for Poland as well, yeah.
Yeah, but it's more dogs than kids.
Yeah.
Not kids, but dogs. Yeah. That is important. And in USA, there is more dogs than kids. Yeah. That's for sure. I was surprised to hear these numbers and these correlations. But how will you evaluate the market, the pet market right now? Is it still evolving? Is it the place someone you will recommend to jump in to make their projects, or it's better not to go there?
It's still quite difficult market. Since we started, we had probably 3 or 5 more really big competitors. And I'm also so glad when we get new competitors, because they also not giving you just this is angry, but they also give you kind of new ideas, inspiration. You can see what they're doing, which flow they're using. So it's always so cool when you've got new competitor, and
you can learn from them.
Yeah, yes. Exactly. Yeah. So I'm not scared about that, for sure. Sometimes I'm sad about that. Oh my gosh, they released this feature before us. I don't wanna be the loser. I will do my best. Then like kind of that conversation, like, yeah. But actually, yeah, for now we have kind of 5 strong players in our niche, and I guess we just started in the very right time, because we started during COVID time, and in United States, in Latin markets, there were a kind of reason to go out from the home. We don't know about that in Belarus, because we didn't have COVID in Belarus, and but for example, in United States or in Spain, as I know, or in Latin country, if you have a dog, you have a real reason to go for a walk outside. Yeah, so there were a kind of boom of dogs during COVID times. It was exactly in 2020, 2021, yeah, and now, and exactly in this time, we started growing, thanks again to our background and our knowledge about how to run digital subscription business. I guess we boosted our business until the sky almost.
So you actually grow quite quick, like I would say rapidly. Like, could you make up a recipe for us? Like, what were the ingredients for your success there? So you already started to say something, but can you sum up?
Yeah, to sum up, if we will talk from the very beginning, first of all, it's a strong background what gave us and what was provided to us by Gismart company, by our umbrella company. So from the very first day, from day 0, we realized our profitability, the main metrics in marketing. So from the very first day, we realized our users, and their behavior. This is the first one, analytics, and probably for sure you can start with your own analytics, but when you have a strong background, it's even better. The second one, it's for sure, it's the first one, but the second one, in my case, is a team. When you have a cool and really strong colleagues, co-workers, you can run even more than you expected, because every year from the start, we jump up to the sky, I guess, up and wow, this is the sky for us. This is the sky in every time,
because the limits all the time.
Because, for example, again, that I'm always comparing with health and fitness, but the most popular is like the big niche in the market of mobile applications, and you have a lot of numbers here, you know a lot, but if you're running a new niche, if you're running application new niche, you never know where is the limit. And wow, there is a limit. Oh, probably not. Probably the next stop is the limit. And it's after like several years, we realized that, sorry for that, but the sky only is limit, and we can just push, we can just create our own market, and even we can talk about education of our audience. Because when we started like 5 years ago, nobody knows about dog training application, that you can train and talk probably with your dog through the mobile app, like through the instructions in mobile app. For now, probably a lot of people already know, but even on the special events in the United States, when I'm talking with people from the industry, and I talk and I say that we're doing kind of Duolingo, but for dog owners, what are you doing? Is it working? So it's still probably sounds weird for somebody, but it's working for us, and we continue educate first of all our audience. So it's where, if we will come back to sum up, it's very important to also to believe in your idea and to have some strong insights behind you. First of all, we have like, what kind of insight? You see that the niche is growing, for example. Yeah, you see that there are a lot of dogs in United States, yeah, more than kids. Second one, like what is obviously allowed to for research.
So you can make a prediction, yes, something. That's,
so we see how is growing well-being niche for people, for human fitness, yeah? So we can correlate it with the dog fitness. We know that, for example, millennials prefer dogs than kids. We don't know a lot about Zoomers and their preferences, yeah? But we know that millennials, for example, gave us a lot because they prefer dogs, for example, and cats. And like a lot of analytics, we see how is growing the niche of veterinary, for example, and a lot of signals from the market, and that's what give you kind of confidence in what you are doing.
Assumptions, as I hear, right? That's if there is a veterinary app, so it does mean that these users, but your users are already using applications to deal with their dogs. If they are using wellness apps, so they are using their apps to make some physical activities. So that's quite interesting, all of the things, and it has a huge understanding that you has a huge background in marketing, I will say here. And that is where my next question is for you, because digital marketing, performance marketings are evolving so rapidly quick. Like, wow, you were saying that you are in the market from 2012. And through this journey, there was a huge difference in what we use, what channels we use, what platforms, how we do this, how algorithm works. Now with AI coming on the surface, it's even worse situation is. And, I'm thinking over in founder, an emerging founder who has no such expertise in marketing as you had when you started your product, because you had. So what will be your recommendations in particular for this lady, I assume, maybe a guy, but first of all, lady who is starting their product and has no this marketing expertise? Where to start or not to start learning it?
Study marketing. And says,
Study marketing, that's it,
just
guys.
study marketing. It's so easy. I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm doing that already.
You're doing this since your university, exactly.
Yes.
And for those who are not doing this, yes, you know.
Yeah, sorry for that, for sure.
No, it's
anyway, first of all, probably you should realize that without marketing, it's almost impossible to boost your business in 2025, 2026. And you don't have a way, like almost, let's say there is a really small possibility that you will run and you will boost your business just because of idea, just because of your idea, because of your brand, because it's a high intensity market right now. Every niche is high intensity, and without money for marketing, without understanding how to run performance marketing, you almost can't jump so high, I won't say.
And there is such a buzz of information any kind of audience or users are getting every time, like every more minute.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So we all are users of social networks of I don't know, dozens of tools, and it's always so challenging to stop doing it, to stop scrolling, or to find sometimes exactly right information for yourself. So we all know about this is a mess, information mess, and without marketing, you will not be bright. Probably you will not sell. And if you don't know, or if you don't want to learn marketing, you can find a partner who want to do that.
That's a good strategy, by the way, to have marketer strategists. But still, like maybe you can name like 3 sources that a person should be aware, like I would say, to get the latest information or what is happening within their digital marketing.
Thanks God, we are almost finished with the COVID restrictions, and for sure we're finished. And for now,
Nobody knows what.
But for example, today you have opportunity to visit kind of conferences. Yeah, kind of
Web Summit next week.
Web Summit next week is really good. Thank you. App Gala, kind of Google conferences. This one. The second one for sure, Coursera. It's almost free. It's always available. You can start from the really low level. If we're talking about kind of courses from the region, I can recommend the Ukrainian one course, which is called Projector. This one at least, and probably I will add later in description. Read before.
Follow Natalia on her
me on Instagram
LinkedIn.
or LinkedIn. I will recommend something where to start to learn marketing. But honestly, my honest recommendation is if you want to learn marketing and you have a lot of free time, for example, go to junior or assistant position in a big company, kind of Genesis, Gismart, Apalon, or something like that, and learn
from experience.
Marketing from experience. At least it's working for me, because I'm not sure that I bring a lot from different courses during all my life, but the most valuable experience became to me from the work.
From real experience.
Yeah.
Because from practice we know you don't like not everything is written. The way their platforms are working, you can literally understand by your intuition sometimes, because they are changing and evolving quicker than it will be said and loud. What is it?
If you're working as a designer or a developer or something, you can go for part-time work, or you can I don't know, ask a bit of money from somebody and or use your money back or something like that, and try to learn from the real experience. Yeah, this is my honest advice.
The other side of quick growth that Woofs had is for sure, I assume that you are as a leader faced a lot of challenges on like navigating the team, maybe navigating some situations. What were your fuck ups in leadership that you learned from this journey? If you can share anything.
If we're talking about fuck ups in a business, the first rule what I learned from this experience that every previous fuck up, even smaller than the next one. Yeah. So what you learned before, it's nothing because the next one will be bigger. So. For sure.
Don't overestimate yourself, yes?
Yeah. Because when you continue growing, when you are doing your own business and for sure you want to grow more, you want to earn more. And with every next step, with every next milestone, all bets are also growing. And we had dozens of risks there. Like... I don't know, probably the first risk what I survived, that was the risk of $10,000, for example. Now we're talking about millions of dollars. So yeah.
Responsibility is huger.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, and for sure it's entrepreneurship and running the business, it's always ups and downs. It's a lot of third-party services, a lot of people who are running communications, who helped you run the business. It's a risk from board side, for example, from United States president, like dozens. You never know from where will be the next punch.
Yeah.
Push.
And I remember you were saying that you even faced this moment, a milestone while growing, that you was faced for the reality that you need to lay off 30% of the company. So it's like a huge one or portion. Or not yet, not the hugest challenge you had so far, as I see by your reaction.
Exactly. And for now, I'm like a bit laughing, but sorry, guys, I'm not laughing actually, because at the moment, they were critical, like, oh my gosh, I should say these people that tomorrow's the last day because
this is the last day.
Yeah. The main reason of the redundancy, that's been a kind of recalculation of our metrics in the product, in our marketing, and we realized that we are earning not a lot that we expected. Okay, so the decision is to cut some cost. And for sure, my team and we all really nervous about that, because for us it's like we like to live in pink glasses and like we only moving forward, not moving back. But when you're actually met with these difficulties, for sure it's
facing the
it's
reality.
Challenging, yeah. But now since 3 years after this like first event, it already sounds okay. It's just a business. You are cutting the cost, probably. You are honest with your coworkers. You are honest with your employees, and you gave them a lot. You can talk with them. And it's okay. It's totally okay to meet with kind of challenges. I don't know. It's just a part of business, and every year, with every day, probably you just realized that it will be always something. Always with you, like these challenges, this redundancy, new regulations, new something what make you adopt and be flexible in business.
You know, I always like to say for people who were laid off, that it's not about themselves. It's not about their performance. Quite often, it's not about this. It's always about the budget line. So the company came for this state of enterprise like story where there should be some things made so that's only about the budget line, so it's not about personality. I think it is important for person to understand that's because when we are saying it's only business, it sounds differently from the other perspective.
Yeah. Exactly. And I want to add here that it's also always too difficult to say this, even after dozens of layoffs.
Such kind of interviews.
But every time, if you're quite good in communications, you can say that I'm also worried. This is not your fault. This is my fault, first of all, because I'm manager, because I'm CEO here, and this is my fault.
Have you ever met a gender bias towards yourself? And I will even give you clues where I was thinking it could happen. So you are a person who is working or building a product within the niche, or maybe an industry that first was perceived not serious, like pet care. Then for sure you're working for technologies, but you have a background as a marketer, and you are a marketer, not a technologist, and for sure you are female leading a company, so many options for you to have this.
Yeah. It's a quite interesting question because I never met quite direct situations, probably with a bias like something. But for example, several examples. Among all board members, I have 10 males and only me as a female. The first, the first one. The second one, for example. But the second one, when you are talking about you are doing something in tech, it's nothing. But then when you are saying that you earn or did kind of 20 million per last year, it's already something. So my line here, don't talk with males or with guys from other industries or markets from a female perspective. Talk with them on their language, on the language of the numbers, technologies, and there is no place for any bias. So I believe into that, and only because we showed quite impressive results in 2022, in 2023, and so on, we did this spin-off from the Gismart, not because I'm female and somebody decided to give me flowers or company, because I did it and I showed cool numbers. I showed how we can build our business and how we can grow.
Isn't it important for you to be a role model? Do you perceive yourself as a role model?
Probably in 5 years I can say that, but today it's probably I don't have such a big community where I can prove it, but for sure I know some women who was inspired by me to do their business or to lead the team, and for sure it's cool. I really like that somebody can be also entrepreneur. Like it's always cool.
That was my second question there. What does this brand means for you from a marketer to a marketer question is?
We don't like to run quite ordinary products. We choose. One day we choose pet care as our niche. Then we decided to create Novate company.
You like to be challenged, I hear.
So I know this is quite challenging to promote new HR PR brand. One day we decided that we want to have some digits and letters in our brand name, and Novate is so close to innovations. We're not pretend to be SpaceX or Tesla or something, but we like to bring kind of innovations in everyday life. For example, dog training app we also launched AI fashion app right now under Novate umbrella already. And we used a lot of innovations in HR. For example, we have unlimited policy for vacations, so our employees can take as much vacations as much day offs as they want. Yeah, we have 2 time off-site meeting out of Poland and our like locations. Like for example, the next one will be in 2 weeks in Tenerife, and we're trying to be innovative not only in tech space but in everyday life as well.
How you deal the company?
Yeah,
and
so
team.
Innovate, it's about a bit about innovations, a bit about what we are running, and probably 8 is kind of endless innovations. Yeah.
So, sorry, what do you do within the company?
Yeah, Novate right now, it's a company who are doing digital subscription business. I don't want to say just mobile applications because since 2020, for example, it's not only about mobile applications because we are coming into the web already, because we're trying different offline collaborations. But our revenue model, our business model is still digital subscriptions. So we are charging our users on a subscription-based model. So we are running different products. Woofs, for sure, it's around 80% of our business. So we decided not to stop onto the Woofs, and probably one day it will be Woofs, it will be also a separate company, and we continue to try different ideas. So as I mentioned before, we started AI fashion assistant. The Innovate company, we're trying to launch kind of venture builder, but this is not kind, oh, I have an idea from the sky, let's let's test. We are mostly, sorry for that, but we are mostly focusing on C-level managers, kind of monetization managers, guys mostly from marketing, who are ready to start their product with us, because the reality in digital subscription business is about marketing first companies. So you from the start, you should test your idea in the marketing, on the marketing level, almost without product, and always just a raw MVP, and then already dive deep into development.
I see. So, Natalia, after being the CEO or now a founder of a company, what is your next big step?
You know something about me.
I'm not asking this about this. No.
I can say I would like to share that the next one big step for me is to be a mom.
Whoa, new challenges to come.
It's the kind of coming out for me. And I also want to say that I believe that maternity will not... I also believe that maternity doesn't mean you can't work, you can be co-founder or CEO and so on, but we'll see how it will be. Yeah, for sure. We have a big plans for the company. We have a big plans. We're building a big plans with my team for the next few years. We have a special big plans for Woofs because we just realized our point of growth. So we are switching from just dog training app to super app for dog owners, because we are providing more services than dog training. Since September, we are focusing on well-being for dogs, on caring, and a lot of things what we can bring into this world. We continue and also develop Innovate company and run new products. And for the last 3 years, we built a big team. It's a really strong team. I really believe into them and into us, and I believe that we can bring dozens of ideas into life. If I'm talking about numbers, probably twice growth for the next year. It's at least what we will do.
That was Natalia Shahmetova. This season is made by Women in Tech project in partnership with Center for Gender Studies at EHU and funded by European Union. Stay tuned, comment, like, share, and subscribe for our YouTube channel. That's how you help not just us, but women in tech to be more visible. Thank you.